part is very simple. You just do this. Yeah, that is measure 25, third measure in the first line on the second page. But you have to keep track of how many times you do it, and since it's sort of fast, you have to keep a beat, since most 5/4 songs are like keeping one note, like 4 notes in like a 5-note measure. It's 2 dotted quarter notes and 2 quarter notes, I think. Yeah, that's it. And that's mostly what your left hand is mostly going to be doing. Okay, so you should be able to keep that beat. So it's just, and then you go to measure 26, which is the second line. So it's here you go again, doing 2 melodies at the same time. So it's next measure, it gets kind of complicated because it doesn't go with the 2 dotted quarters, then the 2 quarters. It's just a quarter, dotted quarter, quarter, dotted quarter. So it's kind of I don't know what disoriented the word. I don't know the word, but it just gets kind of mixed up. So it's like the second melody would be, well, the actual melody. This is sort of minor part. It just, if it's like repeating, but you keep this hold down because it ties into the next measure. Yeah, you see this thing, just a minute. Where is it? Where? That. There. Measure 29, here we go. And then you use your left hand and cross over. So starting at measure 29, it goes like this. Then you bring your left hand up. Oh, you can just lift this up for a little bit so you can do do a D right here. So just keep it right there. Then you do the same thing. So starting from measure 37, right there. So it goes back to the normal pattern. But then in the next part, it goes into this weird C minor thing. So it is we're going to start at measure 42 now, which is right there. And then here, back to the weird thing. go back to the normal pattern. But then it gets an octave higher. Music says that you're supposed to be doing this. But I'd rather not do that because there's no way, because your left hand's way down here. And I will not do that. It's like almost impossible. If it's possible for you, then good for you, you can do it. But if your hands are a little bit smaller, you can just do this. Just change the notes a little. Just do this. Yeah, it only does it for one octave, for once. So then measure 47. Almost. Wait, no. There. You just go back to the normal. And then you see the. Yeah, you see that again. But good old Andy was friendly enough to put it in the left hand this time. So yeah, now you know. So now I will teach you the left hand part. This is what the last measure will sound like. Well, the last measure before it goes back into 4/4. It will be. But then it goes back to the first part, so the part would be this. And then you go back to the beginning of the song. So that is the right hand so far. Plus a little bit of the left hand. The left hand is extremely simple compared to the right hand, and not compared to anything, it's still very simple. So I'm going to play it in normal speed. So. And then it goes into 5/4. And then when it goes, and when the right hand goes like up for half a step, you go up half a step too. And then you do that weird thing with the left hand. When you're all like, here's the left hand. It goes way down back here. And then you do that part where you like switch hands. Okay, so let's skip to measure 37. Where and then it goes an octave up. Then it goes back to the normal pattern. When it goes into 4/4. And that is all know, I hope. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions.